Luxury is a perspective, and tonight it's all about the designer's perspective turned into glamour, beauty, and elegance. That's right, we are here at the Galle Hotel where we get to witness the luxury edition of the Colombo Fashion Week. with Shalin Balasurya tonight. Shalin, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, fantastic. Always good to be at a Fashion Week event. Lots of fun meeting people after a while, so it's great to be here.
Absolutely. And how did you like the launch that was happening of the luxury edition? How do you like the luxury edition? What are your thoughts on it?
Well, some of our finest designers on our island, so to see them all together on one stage on one day is it's a privilege. So I'm happy to be here. I'm wearing one of the designers as well. This is one of Fauzu's creations. So really happy to be here. Nice to see them all on stage and fantastic event.
So is it safe to say that that would be your favorite designer, or are there more favorites?
Well, no, pretty much everyone on stage from Darshi to Charni. I know Charni is coming up, Sonali. All of them have been legends in fashion in Sri Lanka, and they're doing great things. Fauzul personally, because he's the men's clothing guy, but amazing designers. Very happy to see them on stage all together.
Absolutely, and you look great. Thank you for speaking to us. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you and have a lovely night ahead.
Thank you for having me.
I am here with Ashi and Shehan. Ashi, Shehan, you both look lovely. You two look great. How are you feeling right now?
We loved the first part of the show. Like Camille's outfits were amazing, beautiful as always.
Yeah. Even Sonali and Buddhi Batiks were really nice.
Next
So
level,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure I'm gonna rack up a bill when she starts ordering all these dresses.
Why not, right? Christmas is around the corner.
Well, okay, also speaking about the luxury edition, what are your thoughts on it? How do you feel about a luxury edition coming into it?
It was a different concept than last time that they had. So it's really beautiful. And plus the dresses were gorgeous as always. Like it was of course luxury as well.
Yeah, based off of the theme, I think Camille really stuck to it and did a great job on bringing out the luxury element. So we look forward to seeing more stuff like this. I know swim weeks, one of the big things for CFW. So maybe they can bring in more genres like this, which would keep things interesting.
Absolutely. And also, before we let you go enjoy the rest of the night, do you have any favorites?
Camille was my favorite tonight. Let's see the next
Yeah,
of the show.
I'm waiting to see Charini because she's our favorite.
Yeah. So let's
But
see.
Camille so far.
Absolutely. And also, just one last thing. What are you wearing tonight?
Charini. Yeah.
What about you?
I'm in Zara.
Okay, lovely. You two look lovely. Thank you so much for speaking to us and have a great night ahead. I'm here with Senuri Ranatunga tonight. Senuri, how are you feeling right now?
Feeling excited, looking forward to seeing some cool looks. Already happy with what I saw.
Yes, absolutely. It's been beautiful, hasn't it? Okay, so speaking about the luxury edition, what are your thoughts about the luxury edition being launched tonight?
I'm so excited because honestly, with this whole situation, you can't really import clothes and stuff. And I always have been a huge supporter of Sri Lankan designers, and I'm so excited that they are coming up with luxury clothes so that we can wear it to weddings, etc. So it's a nice gap in the market that they're filling. I'm loving it.
Absolutely. And also, just one last question. Speaking about the luxury edition, do you have a favorite designer, or have you been able to witness the beautiful designs that have been launched today? Are there any favorites you have?
Yes, I always have a few favorites. Right now I'm wearing Charini, so Charini is definitely a favorite even though I haven't seen her pieces yet. I loved what Sonali had on the ramp. It was absolutely stunning. Beautiful colors, beautiful designs, definitely wearable. So those two are my favorites currently.
All right, and also you look lovely, by the way. Can you tell us a bit about what you're wearing tonight?
Sure, the dress is Charini. Shoes are Amina Muadi, bag Gucci. Yes, supporting Sri Lankan designers.
You look beautiful. Thank you very much, Senuri. Thank you for talking to us, and have a lovely night ahead. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Standing here with me is Akram, the owner of the Colombo jewelry store. Akram, how much did you enjoy the fashion show tonight? How much did you like it?
It was nice. It was a one-day show, and I think it's enough fashion for a day. And I think we opened with Darshi Kirti, and we partnered with Darshi and Buddhi Batiks today to just showcase and compliment what she was showing. And the rest of the evening was also nice. It was enjoyable.
Okay, and also collaborating and partnering with the designers. How important is such events like this to go ahead? There are so many new designers coming in, and being able to partner with designers who are part of the Colombo Fashion Week. How important is it for the Colombo jewelry store?
I have been involved for the last, I think, 20 years and had a small break of about 3 or 4 years, come back again. It's important for all, everyone to collaborate and try and help these young designers to come up. And over the years, I think that's what we've all done. And let's continue to do it. And more people should get involved from other segments and merge and help these young designers, because there's a lot of scope in them, a lot of creative talent, but they need help and support.
Definitely. There were some amazing collections, weren't there? Okay, also Akram, speaking about the luxury edition, what are your thoughts about that?
Luxury is important, I think, especially the craftsmanship. We can all, we can mix batik with gems, and everything can be mixed. I've done collections for lots of different companies in different fields, like crabs for Ministry of Crabs. So you can do stuff and collaborate and create a lot of local things. We need to look back and take inspiration from people like Ina De Silva or Barbara Sanzoni or things like that, and try and create a new type of stuff. And we need to add value with craft.
Yeah, completely. And also Akram, just one last question before we let you enjoy the rest of the night. Speaking of collaborations once again, what can we expect for the future? Can we expect more collaborations in the future with regard to the Colombo Fashion Week?
Hopefully, yes, but I'm looking at different things, different ways of doing the marketing. I've done Fashion Week for 15 years at least, so looking at what other opportunities are there.
Okay, wonderful, and wishing you all the very best with whatever and everything you do. Thank you so much for speaking to us and taking the time out. Thank you, and have a great night ahead. am here with Fazina Rajabdeen, the director and CEO of the Colombo Fashion Week. Fazina, how are you feeling right now?
Very satisfied, I must say. We pulled off a great show. There were 11 designers tonight. We generally have 8 tonight, and we did 11 this time, and quite happy with the outcome, I must say.
As you definitely should be. Okay, so we've just had the luxurious edition of it. Tell us about that. What was the inspiration for bringing a luxury edition this time in the Colombo Fashion Week?
I think the timing was right. We have always done spring, summer, and resort, but the country needed it right now, I think, to understand that our craftsmanship can be elevated as a product that is equal to markets abroad. We do have a lot of design expertise in this country, so our idea was also to explore that space of luxurious craftsmanship in sustainability as well. And for example, our jewelry partner like CJS, who's been there for 4 centuries, almost 100 years. He's the 4th generation. So we have very strong product lines in Sri Lanka, and it's an inspiration for the designers, and it's also a very niche market. It's a market that's really needed at this time, and so we thought, why not bring that to the forefront?
And would you say that that is what differentiates this edition out of all the other editions? Would you say that?
Yes, because I think the designers spent a lot more time putting these collections together, a lot more surface craftsmanship. It's not about just batik or biralu or crafts in that sense, but of course the kind of time and effort you put into one piece, where your price points increase, yes, but that's really what we want at this point. And I think you saw some really amazing collections.
Yes, very beautiful. And also, okay, just to ask you about the process of organizing it, how has that been? And take us through the process of it. How has it been?
Well, let's say we get better with every year. We're celebrating 20 years next year. There's a lot of work that goes behind, and it's just not before the event. You probably see 3 events a year, but the work goes on throughout the year, because we are a developmental organization. Very developmental in nature. We groom young designers, we fund them, we mentor them. So that takes a lot of work, and to get to where we are. All I can say is there's several different areas that the work gets done, and lots of people behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Okay, one last question. Tell me about your outfit. You are looking lovely. Tell me all about it.
I'm wearing something from Sonali Dharmavardhana. Yeah, and I think the color is delicious, as she would put it.
I love it. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and congratulations on such a successful edition. Thank you, and all the very best. Thank you very much. the models for tonight, Amanda. Amanda, how are you feeling right now? How was it to be on stage? How are you feeling right now?
I am relieved that we're done. Happy that the show went so well. I hope you remember. You enjoyed the show? Fantastic. Okay, my job here is done. And now I am super famished, so I can't wait to go and eat.
Okay, but before we let you go and eat, just a few more questions. Tell me about the collections that you modeled for, and tell me all about it.
Sure. So I did Kingsman Studio. I did Hamidia's and I did Lovi. So Kingsman is a bespoke suit brand. Hamidia's is everybody's favorite suit brand, and Lovi is Lovi. How do you not know Lovi? Kingsman, I think they tried to introduce this new concept where gentlemen will start wearing more pastel colors. So it was really fun wearing a lilac suit for the first time in a long time. Hamid is always a classic, so there's nothing much to talk about Hamid. And Lovi for the first time, I think, in a long time went as far extra as they could. So I think they were inspired by the Candy Perhara dancers. So I wore the, I don't know what to call them, the leg bangles and the hand bangles and all that. So I was super shaky, super shiny. Loved it. Super excited about that.
Well, lovely to hear that. And also, okay, one last question. This edition is called the Luxury Edition. How and what are your thoughts about such an edition taking place today?
So I think this is the first time that they got other smaller, I won't say smaller designers, but they went as full glam as they could and super extra. And as egotistic as it may seem, I love the super extra stuff, bro. So it just worked. Yeah, it just absolutely worked in my favor. I sincerely enjoyed this a lot more than the traditional wear this and get out. This was a lot more fancy, and personally, I love fancy.
Well, we loved seeing you on stage. Thank you so much. I hope you get to go eat. Thank you for speaking to us tonight, and have a great night ahead.
Thank you so much.
familiar face and who needs no introduction, but she is Charini Suryage, one of the designers of the luxury edition of the Colombo Fashion Week. Charini, how relieved are you and how are you feeling with such an amazing collection that has been launched? How are you feeling right now?
Great, actually. Glad that it's done. I mean, I've been doing this for such a long time, but still, when it's the day of the show, there's a bit of pressure. So I'm glad that it's out of the way now.
I can totally imagine. Okay, so speaking about the process of it, tell me a little bit about the process. What was the inspiration behind the collection? Tell me all about it.
So generally, I come up with a lot of complicated themes and inspirations. This time, I was like, you know what, we've gone through quite a lot the last 2 years. We have to keep it light, we have to keep it fun, we have to keep it airy. So I came up with this idea of doing something that is a bit more, you know, like I call it all that glitters, because we are talking about a luxury edition. So went along with the glitter theme, but it's more with our fluid silhouettes, versatile pieces where you can pair up with the jeans or skirts or, you know, do all those things, and kept it quite fun and light, actually.
We loved the collection. It was a beautiful collection. Also, speaking about the future a little bit, what can we expect and what are we looking forward to when it comes to Charini?
So the brand has finally finished the website, and then we are looking at launching a new website so that we can, you know, be more reachable and kind of explore more, you know, more ways of marketing our product to a different type of category as well. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Congratulations once again for the beautiful collection. We absolutely loved it. Thank you so much. Good luck and all the very best. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
with Darshi Kirtisena, Buddhi Batiks, no stranger to us. Darshi, how are you feeling right now?
Great. Thank you.
Well, thank you because you gave us such a lovely collection today. How was that? How do you feel about that collection being launched today? And tell me about the process of coming here today.
That collection, it's been a challenge getting there because due to like lack of raw materials, lack of this and that, and I think all the designers face that. But however, despite that, having CFW having this luxury edition was great because as most of them were using various types of crafts, and we bring out crafts in different ways, and then but anyway, here we are. And then that finale skirt took 2 days to unravel the stitching because it was like hand pleated, and so it was fun. And our team has always been there throughout, like COVID, coming out of it, and then the economic crisis. So they believed in me and I believe in them, so it's been great working together. And yep.
It's true. It was truly beautiful, and thank you for giving us that, and for all the hard work that you've put in to give us this collection today. Also, just speaking about how it's been tough times for a lot of people, like you mentioned. How important do you feel it is to have such events during these days?
I think it's really important to have shows like this. It gives all of us designers opportunity at hard times and good times, and also younger designers. It's a great platform to showcase their collections. So thank you, CFW.
Truly, thank you. And okay, just one last question. What are your thoughts about the luxury edition? Tell me about that. Tell me about what your thoughts are when they brought in this concept of a luxury edition.
It's a great time to have a luxury edition because during this season people like to dress up, and people also respect the handcrafted products. They've started to appreciate a lot more than before, and I think handcraft is luxury. So yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for speaking to us, Darshi. It's been a true pleasure. Thank you for the collection as well, and have a great night ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi.
right now with one of the designers of the luxury edition of Colombo Fashion Week. That's right, I am here with Harinder Gunawardana. Harinder, how are you feeling right now?
I feel super excited and super happy.
I can imagine it must be such a relief. Tell us about the process. What was your inspiration for the design, the collection that took place today?
So for the luxury edition of Colombo Fashion Week, so I wanted to be my collection luxurious yet minimal and elegant and yet comfortable as well. So this time's collection was inspired by illumination and shadow, and the color palette was inspired by jewel tones. So I put together some voluminous silhouettes as well as a couple of structured silhouettes as well. So that's how I played with the collection this time.
That sounds lovely. And also, speaking about the colors and the collection, can you also tell us what you call the collection tonight?
So the collection is called Penumbra. So I wanted to I wanted the collection to be very dynamic. So yeah.
Okay, that sounds lovely. And also, is this also designed by you? What you're wearing today, is it designed by you?
Yes, I'm wearing one of my pieces and I have launched my menswear line today. So excited to retail at the Design Collective store.
Congratulations for launching the design wear as well. And okay, one last question. This is not your first time, right? Okay, so how was your experience for this time? What are your thoughts on it? How excited are you?
So I started to showcase at Colombo Fashion Week as an emerging designer, and now I'm here with I'm showcasing at one of the main shows in Colombo. So I feel super grateful. I need to thank Ajay and Fazina for giving me this opportunity.
Well, we are super glad that you have been in this as well and for launching this design wear, the collection. Thank you for speaking to us and congratulations once again and all the very best for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
am here with Ajay Singh right now. Ajay, how relieved are you? How are you feeling about this? Tell me all about it.
Well, it's good fun. It was done at a time it's done at a time when I feel Colombo needed something like this. Young designers, because for last 6-7 months the creative industries have really suffered. Designers have suffered, and as they were leading up to the season, I was hoping if you could do something where you could uplift them a bit, so bring some positivity in the city and have designers showcase their creations. So I was very happy because I think everyone put their best foot forward and worked hard, and I think results showed. I was quite easy about the whole thing.
It was lovely. It was a beautiful fashion show. Okay, speaking about the luxury edition, how did you come up with it? What were the thoughts behind it? And there was a story behind it as well. Tell me about that.
Because luxury is a perspective, and everyone thinks, oh, luxury, they think of bling in Middle East, but that's not luxury. Luxury in every country is different. In South Asia is very different. I mean, Sri Lanka had luxury, India had luxury, Pakistan had. So in fact, luxury in our part of the world started like 500 years ago when kings wanted things done, right? So craftsmanship came from here. Craft kind of, people spend time on developing their design products, enhancing them. Now that is luxury. That is something we have forgotten. So we'll go out looking for importing, interesting things and all. No, idea is that if you can look at your local resources and spend little time enhancing your craft of design, look at your fabric, your clothes, your garments, what else can you do, right? Spend time, be clever, and then you'll realize that the most amazing pieces come out of right here with the resources you have. So that is luxury. Personalization, craftsmanship, time spent, that is luxury, right? So we are trying to change the narrative of luxury with luxury edition. So that's our role, because that will help young designers or design entrepreneurs to come up, and it'll reverse the brain drain that Sri Lanka is facing.
Yeah, very, very inspiring. And thank you for bringing this out to everyone here. And okay, also just one last question. What can we expect in the future when it comes to Colombo Fashion Week?
Well, I guess bigger things, because next year is our 20th year and it's end of March. So 20 years means, wow, to 2003, 2023, yeah. So yeah, bigger things.
Well, definitely looking forward to it. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and thank you for the entire fashion show. It was truly lovely. Thank you very much and have a great night.